Hey, what that we done already knew.
You gotta calm down a little bit.
You love stats. The Dallas Cowboys are picked to win the NFC. You see what they say? You see what they're saying?
Well, they're the prohibitive pick.
Okay.
They're consensus.
Tom Brady is the best quarterback, yada, yada, yada. You love when people say that.
You agree he's the best quarterback.
But now,
yep.
half the coaches and general managers say one game. Not one shot. Because see what you try to do? What you're going to try to do is break it down to one shot.
I haven't spoken yet.
I know you, Skip Bayless. You're going to what if he gets fouled and has to go to the free throw line? While the whole world is watching, he has to bare his soul. No.
I like that. You do that very well.
The general managers and the coaches said, one game. Give me Go James.
One game for your life.
For your life. Like, when he called that Tiger Woods shot on 16 when he won that shot. Have you ever in your life?
Vern Lundquist.
Vern Lundquist, yes. Have you, Skip, have you ever? Do you realize that LeBron James has the highest Game 7 scoring average? He's averaging 35 points, 10, and 6. That's what he's averaging. He's won 6 of his last 7 Game 7s. He's been in 8 of them. 6 of his last 7, he brought the bacon home. He brought the bacon home. Yo guy, I ain't gonna even call. I know a guy that somebody might take in a winner-take-all game. He lost to. As a matter of fact, it's fresh in my memory. He just lost a Game 7.
Really?
He just lost a Game 7.
You know what's fresher in my memory? That guy just won his 3rd gold medal by averaging 30 points a game in 3 gold medal games.
Really, Skip?
That guy.
Oh, we talking about the Olympics?
Yeah,
really,
we're talking
that's
about
what we
the
doing.
Olympics. The Olympics that you said the world has caught up to us in. That Olympics.
Oh, my goodness. Skip Bayless, I love it. Hold on. You do realize that guy has scored 0 points in overtime. Now, winner take all. It's not how many points you score, because he had 48. Took him 36 shots to get it. He did have it. It ain't about how many points you have. Can you deliver this for your life? So you might score 60, but if you don't win the game, my guy is going to make sure you see tomorrow. That's what my guy will do. So they got it right, and you know they got it right. Last shot, you're going to want to debate last shot, say, okay, I want Dame, or I want KD, or I want Steph Curry. But if you talk about a game, 48 minutes for your life, or the alien's going to scoop you up and take you back to yonder.
That is correct. Yep.
Go James is where it's at.
Okay.
Final answer.
My turn?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm going to quote Zach Lowe in his piece on ESPN.com. This is his summary statement, just for the record. A lot of GMs and coaches, maybe most, maybe half or a smidgen lower, considering Kevin Durant's last calendar year, would draft LeBron James #1 for a winner-take-all game. Can I repeat that again? A lot. He didn't say all. He didn't say 2/3. He said maybe most. Then he backtracked slightly by saying maybe half or a smidgen lower, considering Kevin Durant's last calendar year.
Yeah.
So it's possible he is acknowledging here that maybe slightly more would take Kevin Durant over LeBron James. That's what that says.
Why would you do that?
A smidgen lower, considering Durant's last calendar year. That's what he wrote. Let's be accurate here. He's actually acknowledging maybe it's Kevin Durant right now.
All I know is the last 2 Game 7s, the guy that you just mentioned, what happened in the last 2 Game 7s that he played in?
I don't even remember. That's so long ago. LeBron's so old
Skip, it just happened in July.
Oh, which Game 7?
The one against the Bucks.
Oh, you mean my guy? I thought you meant your guy.
No.
Oh.
My guy don't lose Game 7.
Huh. Well, when's the last Game 7 he played in?
Oh, the championship. He won the championship. You remember we won the championship, Skip?
Well, yeah.
In Game 7 in the NBA Finals. It doesn't get more pressurized than that.
When was it? Which one are we talking about? Against the Spurs?
We beat Indiana.
Oh,
we beat Boston.
Golden State. Okay.
Golden State. Oh, yeah. You gonna just blow it off? Oh, Golden State.
The one who you said Steph Curry might be taking my last shot.
Oh.
The one in which Steph Curry completely disappeared in the fourth quarter of that game?
Skip.
Well, he did. He was 1 of 6 in the fourth quarter. Really?
He finished second in the MVP.
Yeah.
He got 2 MVPs also.
All right. It's my turn. So I will give you this, that obviously LeBron is in the discussion for the reason that you made. And he would be, in my mindset, I would have to consider, do I want LeBron on my team? Is it an either or? Is it Could I have LeBron and KD, or do I just have to pick one or the other, right?
You know what it is.
If you're going to pick LeBron, you need a closer. It's just like Giannis. Giannis has a closer named Chris Middleton. And I kept telling you, well, then he's disqualified to be the best player on the planet. He needs a closer. Well, LeBron also needs a closer. So if you tell me I can have Chris Middleton and LeBron, then maybe I'll
man, you better get out of my face. Stop talking.
No, seriously, because you forced me to do this. Because
I ain't forced you to do nothing.
This is the topic that you love the most in this show. This is your topic, and I honor that.
Yeah.
But because you broached the subject, I have to run through the door that you flung open for me.
Flung it open.
Okay, since LeBron has entered the league in late and close shots, we can do field goals, we can do three-point field goals, we can do clutch free throws. These are all clutch shots. LeBron has missed 97 clutch field goals. This is at the end of fourth quarters or overtimes in close games, okay? 97. That's by 20 the most since he entered the league, because second on the list is Dwayne Wade, who's obviously long gone. Yeah. Okay? So 97 times he's missed those shots. Now, he's made a few, and you have
made the most.
He's made a few.
The most.
But he's missed by far the most.
Yes.
And I'll give him credit for at least taking the shots. But if we do, let's go to clutch free throws. I've always told you, his biggest Achilles heel, he is the worst late-game superstar free throw shooter I've ever seen, to the point that his IQ is so high, highest IQ in all of basketball, that he often avoids the late-game free throw line because he just doesn't trust himself. And I don't blame him, because he's not trustable at the late-game free throw line. He's not trustable in the first quarter free throw line.
You see what you try to do? And I knew you were going to do this.
I'm just spitting facts back at you.
But how about this, Skip? How about the mere fact that the game sevens, when the money is on the line, I knew you was going to bring it down to a free throw. And guess what? The general managers and the coaches know this, that he's not the greatest three-point shooter, that he's not the greatest free throw shooter. But you know what still? Tom Brady is not the fastest. He doesn't have the biggest arm. Everything that you say, but more times than not, people say in a 2-minute drive with the money on the line, they want Tom Brady. And he's not the fastest.
Absolutely.
He's not the strongest. He doesn't have the strongest arm, but you want to take him. Why? Because more times than not, in that moment, he's come up big. More times than not, when a winner take all, LeBron James came up. That's why he has the most buzzer beaters come playoff time. He has more than everybody. You know that, Skip.
By the way, this raises another interesting question. One game for your life, and you can pick the sport. It can be football or basketball. Would you take Tom Brady playing a football game for your life, or LeBron playing a basketball game for your life?
But I need Tom Brady to play both sides of the ball. I need him to play cornerback too.
Well, he can't. So he doesn't. Well, that's part of the issue here. That's what you have to factor in. Would you rather have Tom Brady playing just quarterback for your life? I'm taking Tom Brady 100 times over 100 times. Because you are not taking the GOAT. You're taking Tom Brady.
Guess why, Skip? Because you know what? LeBron James don't get an opportunity to lie on Malcolm Butler. He can't have that. LeBron James going to have to block the Iguodala shot.
Yeah. Okay. So you're referring to a Super Bowl that Tom Brady lost when he put up 33
No,
points.
Tom Brady won Malcolm Butler when he intercepted.
Oh, I thought you were talking about when Malcolm Butler was mysteriously, inexplicably benched against the Philadelphia Eagles, right?
No.
And Tom Brady threw for a record 505 yards and lost the Super Bowl because Belichick benched Malcolm Butler. I don't know what happened. That would be the 8th Super Bowl right there. So, okay, so back to, I didn't finish my numbers, and you brought it up, so I got to drive these points home. Clutch free throws. LeBron, since he entered the league, has missed 16 late and close free throws. Next on the list is a guy we're going to talk about a little later in the show. It's J.R. Smith and his budding college golf career. But J.R. Smith has missed in his career, which is now over, 8. So it's 16 misses by LeBron at the late game free throw line to only 8 by J.R. Smith, and he's second on the list. Clutch three-point shots. Since LeBron entered the league, he's actually second in overall misses to, guess who? His new teammate, Russell Westbrook. LeBrick. So you've got the 2 worst clutch free throw shooters over the last, you got to go back now 18 years, obviously. Russell and LeBrick. Oh, okay, so this is the guy you want one game for your life?
Yes,
seriously?
Because I've seen him in those situations come up. Big, huge, 35. He averages more points in Game 7 than Jordan. Okay. Can I interest you in that?
Okay, so what you have to hope that in the first 3.5 quarters of the game for your life, that LeBron just takes the game over and puts it away, where you don't need to close it.
You remember what he did against San Antonio, right? Game 7? You remember that like it was yesterday.
After my team got shot in the heart and left for dead.
Who shot him?
Ray Allen.
GOAT.
The GOAT didn't shoot him.
With Spur Hunt.
The GOAT LeBricked at the end of the game. He had a
Spurs
shot
was
to
done.
tie, and he missed it.
7 of 10 in the fourth quarter with 16 points.
Why wasn't Tim Duncan in the game?
That ain't got nothing to do with
Ask
me.
Pop.
Why you got to see? You see what you do? Every time LeBron does something, there's a caveat. Why wasn't Tim Duncan in the game? Well, why didn't this guy? Steph Curry turned the ball over. Steph Curry was still to put.
Please answer me. Why wasn't Tim Duncan in the game? Because Chris Bosh just sort of roamed out and got the offensive brick, the offensive rebound.
LeBron had enough to worry about. He had enough on his plate.
Oh.
He's like, this is what I need to do. And then who took the game over in overtime?
He did.
Okay, thank
And my team was on the mat. It couldn't get up off the floor.
We put him there.
Yep. Well, Ray Allen did with the greatest clutch shot I have ever seen in any playoff game in all my years.
But let this sink in for a second. This would not even be a topic. My guy going into year 19, and Zach Lowe say half. Maybe a smidge, a tick below.
Yep. And then he also qualified it by saying, but it might be time to apply the if healthy qualifier here because LeBron is aging.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.